Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Temple of Isis Oracle channel. And I'm here to bring to you a pick a card reading. Today is January 18th, 2026. This is the date of the recording, and it is a new moon in the sign of Capricorn. New moon in the sign of Capricorn happening in Aquarius season. We're going into Aquarius season, and we are leaving Capricorn season. So there is an energy here of newness, new ideas, new innovation, new creativity, just new beginnings all around. We're at the beginning of the year, and there's going to be an energy of new beginnings all the way until March. March is the official spiritual new year. And while January is the new year for the rest of the world, March is a spiritual time, very, very spiritual, highly connected to the divine feminine and the divine feminine energy. So as we are in the springtime, basically the beginning, we ought to take our times, especially in the morning, to get a lot of things done when it comes to our creativity, when it comes to our work, when it comes to building our legacy, building our future. Capricorn is just that. It's all about building a legacy. It's all about building a future. So here today we're going to do a pick a card reading. I do have 3 piles right here in front of me. These 3 piles hold so much magic, you guys. So what I'm going to do is unleash the magic. What are those magical messages that you yourself need to hear? This is going to be pile number 1, pile number 2, and then pile number 3. I'm going to mix up the decks. I'm going to use each deck for each pile. I'm going to use them all together. But for now, you're going to choose the crystal that feels right for you at this time. I'm going to allow you the time to choose the crystal that works for you. I'll have timestamps down below on this video so that you can quickly go to your pick. And let's reveal to you, under this new moon in Capricorn, what is it that you are going to be creating in the future when it comes to your career and legacy? Take a few seconds, breathe, and let's get started. All right, what do we have here? This is going to be the divinely guided spiritual messages for pile number 1. Let's look at the full moon in Capricorn and see, where are you guys headed in your future? What legacy are you going to start building for your life in 2026? So first things first, you may have picked this pile if you are a fire sign. If you are an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, those are pretty strong here. You may have also been drawn to pick this pile if you are a Scorpio, okay? So fire signs and Scorpio are very, very strong and significant energies here. We also have someone born in the month of May and someone born in the month of August here as well. So there's a lot of energies here, but I can clearly see right off the bat that this year is going to be all about you taking action and making your life exactly what you want it to be. This is a very expansive time, a very expansive year for you guys, and this new moon in Capricorn is going to push you into action. It's going to be all about what you are actually passionate about, the things that you actually love, putting you in the seat of a leader. You are taking the lead of your life, taking the lead of your career. There's a whole lot of inner strength that you have inside of you, and that inner strength is going to help make you, it's going to make you act on what you love in order to build a future for yourself that is promising and everlasting. This legacy has a lot to do with your need to stop waiting and expand in business or entertainment, creativity. Some of you guys could be competitive, or maybe you're someone who sees yourself as a leader, a boss type. You guys may have a lot of willpower, a lot of thirst, a lot of drive for success. You may be highly ambitious. And I can see that you just want to enjoy your life. You just want to have a future full of pleasure. And whether that be through children, whether that be through your love life, whether that be through arts and entertainment, or just simply you living your life, having a very enjoyable time here on earth. I can see that that's something you're very, very passionate about. This lifestyle is yours. It has your name written all over it. It's something that can definitely happen today. But you would have to accept every part of yourself in order for you to feel this way on a daily basis. I'm getting that you are a very compassionate being, very compassionate person. Therefore, there could be a lot of negativity, a lot of evil, a lot of dark people around you, okay? You have to pay attention to the darkness around you. There's a lot of people who could be trying to distract you in 2026. So on this new moon in Capricorn, this is going to be calling you to take action because now is the time. Now is the time to fight those demonic entities around you. Now is the time to release them away from you, to shun them, to call them out, expose them, and to tarnish them with your success. This is a great time for any of my fire signs out there to start creating contracts in this lifetime. Each soul has a contract. Each soul comes back, reincarnates, and they're going to be on a mission the whole time to fulfill a specific contract. I do feel that you guys are in the time of your lives right now where your contract is now being created. All those dark entities, those demonic people, those negative forces around you are actually helping you to create a contract with them where they're no longer going to be able to do these things to you in your future. They're sealing their fate is what I mean. They're sealing their fate. There's a lot of things that are being handled right now in the ethers, and the divine is really taking control, really taking charge of your life as well, and acting on your behalf by activating something in you where you have the ability, the willpower, and the stamina to kill these negative entities. There is a lot of things happening around you that could be very mysterious. There's a lot of secrets around you that people are not telling you about. Some of you may even have an inheritance on the way to you, something that has been hidden from you. I see 2026 as the year where you're going to get this. I see 2026 as the year of investments for you as well. So this new moon in Capricorn is going to help you think about what is it that you want to invest in. Where are you going to invest your energy, your money, your time? What investments are you going to make into yourself? We have a huge planet called Jupiter that is playing out a theme in your life. Jupiter wants you to expand. Jupiter is telling you that your destiny is at play. Your destiny has become awakened, and you are right in the middle of it. You're at the brink of change. You're at the brink of success. You're at the brink of wealth. Everything is right there at your fingertips. The only thing that you would need to do is act on the things that you are really passionate about. If you're really passionate about love, find a lover and love them. If you're really passionate about business, having a lot of great success in business, start one. If you're really passionate about being rich, having a great lifestyle, not being in debt, start paying your debts off. If you have a vision, a dream to open your own store, open your own restaurant, open your own corporation, some type of brick and mortar store, well, it's time to find the location. This is that kind of year for pile number ones. I see that your legacy is really amazing. You just have one thing to worry about, and that's a lot of negative energy. But the way to help to push that negative energy and those negative people away from you is spiritual protection. You are going to need things such as black tourmaline. You are going to need to speak your truth. You are going to need to stand up to haters. You are going to need to do that. But most importantly, don't forget that as you are building your legacy right now, remain passionate about what you love and let no one change your mind. You're the maker of your own future, and the time is now. Pile number 2. What is the new moon in Capricorn calling you to do? What is the key to creating your life's legacy? Pile number 2. First things first, you guys could have some creativity about you. The crystal that you were drawn to is called the citrine crystal. That was on top of the deck in the beginning. That's the stone of creativity and joy. So there's something here about you being artistic, whether you're gifted or talented in a certain area. That's what I see here. Some of you can be painters, as you can see on the cards. There's some painting, an easel here, or a painter's, I forget the name of it, but it's the thing that you put the paint on, the handheld thing. But anyway, whatever that is, I can see that you guys are really artistic, very creative here. 2026 is going to be like a breakthrough time for you. Breakthrough time. There is something here about you getting really grounded or needing to get grounded, because this is going to be a time where you break through some type of boundary. You break through some type of limitation, some type of restriction. Life is calling you to take an adventure as well. Some of you guys can be drawn to travel. You can be receiving new opportunities for travel or in work or business. You guys could be, from what I'm seeing here, Scorpios. I'm also getting that you could be an Aries. I also see you could be born in May. You could be born in March. Okay, we have a little bit of Gemini here. We have some Taurus here. So you guys are like a soul connector. All right, you're like a soul connector. You're someone who can connect people, which means that you could be really, really good at people skills or have really good communication skills. You may serve as some type of mediator, liaison, some businessman or businesswoman who can really connect people, really get things connected so that a business can grow or so that it can serve humanity in some kind of way. You may also be somebody who could be drawn to healing or the healing arts. Some of you may be into healing arts or spirituality in some type of aspect. Usually creative people are interested in the spiritual and vice versa. There's a level of sensitivity here. You guys could be someone who has gone through a lot on your journey. You may feel like a lot of people have hurt you, like you have a lot of wounds, like there's a lot of pain. And you have so many war wounds from going through so much stuff with so many people hurting you, slandering you, calling you out, things like that. But ultimately, you are the healer. And that's what I don't think people realize. You can heal yourself. You don't really need people to uplift you, even though it's nice to have people uplifting you as it gives you confirmation. But you don't need the uplifting because you yourself are the healer. And what I see here is that anybody that does hurt you winds up healing you too as a result. There's something here about you being off limits or hands off is what I just heard. So there is something very protective about you as well. This new moon in Capricorn is all about you having protection from divine beings. You have protection from the sun, from God. You're definitely a bridge for people. So you're meant to merge forces, whether it's to come together with the ultimate love of your life in 2026, or it's to come together with the perfect partnership in business or your career. But you are going to either help others connect, or you yourself are connecting to the perfect thing in 2026. So that's what I see you doing pretty much under this new moon in Capricorn, helping to bring two things together, whether it's two ideas, two places, two people, two groups, you know, mergers and acquisitions, definitely here. You guys could have a business mind. You could be in supply chain management, or you could be in some aspects of marketing. But there is just something here about you being able to do that. Others of you could be artists, and you could be really good at bringing people back together through something that you do creatively. So this is great energy for 2026. I know that you will be experiencing a big transformation. I know that this is going to be a year for you where something finally changes in your life for the better. I know that this is a year for you where you finally can go into the darkest parts of your shadow self and come out totally transformed. The opportunities are here for you. The doors are open for you. There is definitely people wanting to meet you, wanting to connect with you, wanting to see who you are, wanting to explore your mind, wanting to explore your paintings, your writings, your creativity, your book. I'm getting book authors too. I'm also getting freelancers, people who pick up small gigs like musicians or things like that. So there's just a very creative energy here. So I can see that you're about to create your legacy creatively. There's something here that you're going to be doing that's very positive when it comes to bringing two different concepts together. All right. I think you're off to a good start, pile number 2. Build your legacy with confidence. It's all yours. Pile number 3. What is this new moon in Capricorn going to be doing for you guys? What are you building? What is your legacy? What are you creating here in 2026? Wow. We have, first of all, very obvious signs. We have Capricorn, we have Scorpio, and we also have Aries, okay? We have 3 zodiac signs here so far. Could also be some fire energy. Leo could be here. Sagittarius could be here as well. That's the most significant ones that I'm getting here. So there is something here that is also very creative, just like piles number 1 and 2. There's a lot of creativity here. But what I can see is that you are someone who's meant to tap into the universal life force energy. In Reiki, we call that chi energy. Chi energy is feminine energy. Feminine energy is creativity. So ultimately, it all means the same thing. But there is something that stands out to me about how much we had to go through just to get that point across. So it kind of feels like maybe you feel like you have been going through a lot just to get your point across, or going through a lot just to reach your destiny, just to build a legacy. Maybe you have had so many hurdles. You've gone through so many different things, so many ups and downs, so much lack and loss, and then up again, down again, up again, down again, up again. It's like your life could be like the stock exchange. You could be like the Wolf of Wall Street, literally, because you may feel like one minute you're going up, the next minute you're going down financially. It can be your mood. It can be emotions towards certain things. It could be at work. One minute you're happy, the next minute you're like, I can't stand this place. Could be a marriage you're stuck in. Could be a relationship you're stuck in. Whatever it is, the ancients are now sending you echoes of guidance and instruction. They want you to know something about yourself. Pile number 3s have a very powerful voice. Pile number 3s have a very impactful and influential voice. There is something here about your voice that can reach a lot of people. There is something here about your voice that can make a difference. You're being seen as authoritative and serious, very realistic, very real. People may even compliment you and say they like you because you're very real. You're structured. You have a lot of order. You're very enduring. You don't give up. You never get tired. You're accomplished as well. People may think you're a badass, by the way, because you don't follow rules. You break every rule of this society. You hunt wise men down and you make them feel foolish for thinking they're wiser than you. You're very smart, very articulate. What I'm getting here is you are someone who's going to bring transformation into this world on a whole other level. You're going to make people think differently when it comes to, I don't know, how they get what they want. It feels like you're a person who has the know-how. You know how to manifest what you want. You know how to make things happen. You know how to make it all work out. But why do you have these moments of downs? Why don't you always stay up if you have so much know-how, is what everyone wants to know. They're dying to know why. Well, you know why? Because you're rooted in your stability. Let me make that make sense. Someone who is rooted in their stability stays still through all changing weather. It's like you're the weatherman. You fly in any weather. And that's what it is. It's like you fly in any weather. There could be turbulence. There could be rain showers. There could be snow, sleet, hail. You could be damn near dead on this hamster wheel that we call life. But you stay on it. That's why. It's the same thing like I mentioned stocks before. It's like having money in some type of stocks, and it could go up and down. You could win, you could lose, but you stay in it. You stay at it because there's something about you where there is a belief. There is some type of belief system that you are going to be abundant. You're going to be wealthy. You're going to be rich. You're going to be powerful. You're going to be happy one day. You're going to reach the pinnacle one day. You believe in the pinnacle so much to the point where nothing can stop you from chasing it. So the version of you that people see on the outside, where you have some losses and some wins, and they don't understand the inconsistencies about you. They can see your pocket full of money one day, and then the next day you have a penny. The reason why you come across this way to others is because they don't understand. They don't understand your dedication. They don't understand what you see in the future. They don't get it. But the whole time you understand. Because for some of you, you could be having those lows because you've paid your bills. For some of you, you could be having those low moments because you've dedicated a lot, or you've invested right back into yourself. And maybe you just don't have the collateral. Maybe you don't have the liquid funds. But what you do have is a whole lot of capital in other ways. You have investments. You have some type of way that you've invested into yourself to accumulate more money. You've already put the money into an idea, and you're just going to sit there and watch that idea grow, or wait for people to start buying into it or believing in your services or your products. Maybe you're broke sometimes because you've already took care of everybody around you, your kids or your family or mom or whatever. Maybe they don't realize that you're making investments into yourself. So really and truly, are you really broke? Because if all your money is going on you and you're investing in different areas so that you can flourish in the long run, or so that you can have something to come in when there is nothing, are you really broke? I don't think so. I think you're just someone who invests. So stop looking at life like as if you can't really hold on to money, or don't look at it in a lack mindset. I can see that you're starting to come out of a lack mindset, by the way. I can see that now you're in a wealth mindset. You're in an abundance mindset. Continue to be on an abundance mindset. Continue to invest in yourself, because what people don't see yet doesn't mean you're wrong. What people don't see yet doesn't mean you're poor, doesn't mean you're broke, doesn't mean you have bad or poor financial management. You don't have bad or poor financial management when all your investments are going into something that's going to better yourself. Your friends or family may be wondering, why do you keep opening businesses? You're going broke doing that. Your friends and family may be wondering, why do you keep buying things for your business and not getting your hair done? Why do you keep paying your bills on time and not buying those new shoes to flaunt at the next concert? Why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? But they're not realizing is they're living for today, and the whole time, your whole life, you've been living for your future. You've been establishing a foundation, laying the groundwork, and every single action, every single thing that you do has been making some action that's going to help you in the future to receive one day some type of residuals, some type of income that just keeps flowing. As I can see here, you're very abundant, very abundant, very abundant. And as a matter of fact, that is exactly how us how we, ancient Egyptian, that's how we are. We build and 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 build. And what happens in today? Now we have people from all over the world visiting those pyramids with nothing there anymore, by the way. Nothing there anymore. No more magic there. No more power there. Nothing is there anymore. It's a desolate place. But it has still been what? Stable for centuries upon centuries upon centuries, feeding the people of Egypt, helping the country, also helping other people as well. The more they excavate and grab those artifacts, those ancient artifacts, the more money that they make as well. It's what you don't realize is, in the ancient Egyptian way, is to build and to create legacy. And did we not? Yes, we did. And I strongly feel like you're someone who could either be connected to us, or you are someone who just has that type of mindset like us. To build your legacy, no matter what people think, no matter what people try to figure out, no matter how long you build it. Once it's built, it's going to last lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. And we could go on because we don't stop. We're immortal. There's something about immortality, death and rebirth when it comes to you as well. You have an immortal soul, or maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. Maybe what's immortal is the ideas, your investments. You have something that somebody younger than you will be able to live off of, will be able to create. So you're a long-term investor in yourself. And that is the key, really, to having an everlasting life. So pile number 3, you're doing really well. You're going to be going into the new year having these long-term plans that have you with many, many down days where you may not have enough money for everyday life, but your returns come. And when they do, it's really just for you. You deserve them because you've laid the groundwork to get it. And that's a beautiful life. You're thinking about your far future where everyone else is thinking about today. So my last words for you is to let them go and shop. Let them shop till they drop. Let them drink alcohol in the streets. Let them party. Let them dance. Let them cheer. Let them go broke on things like that. Things that could break, things that they could grow out of, things that could get bleached in the washer, things that could shrink. But the whole time, you're building something that's going to last for a long time. You have that mindset, and that's powerful. Thank you.